Bryan is a real powerhouse of a character who excels at controlling space. While Bryan does have strong mids and lows at close range, he is at his best in the mid-range. And thanks to his unique unblockable taunt, he has possibly the most intimidating wall game out of the entire roster. Strengths: high damage mids and lows, powerful counter hit tools, excels at mid-range, good juggle damage and wall carry, ridiculous wall game, unblockable taunt that can lead to big damage. Weaknesses: poke game requires commitment, situational whiff punishes, panic buttons and defensive options are limited, high execution barrier at the top level. Three plus 4. A safe on block, relatively quick, long-ranged kick, which provides a small stun on hit. If the opponent doesn't tech roll the stun, Bryan gets a free run up, down back 2 float juggle. On counter hit, it gives a powerful stun and a full juggle. This move has traditionally tracked to Bryan's right, although the tracking has been progressively weakened since Tekken 5. Nonetheless, this is one of the best mid-range moves in the game. Forward forward 4. A fast, high homing move, which does a lot of damage. On normal hit, Bryan gets a free quarter circle back 4 at close range, or a run up down 4 if it hits at further ranges. And on counter hit, it juggles. This move is made even more powerful by the way that Bryan takes a small sidestep to his left while performing it, allowing you to blow through many other moves. It is -10 on block, but most characters apart from Lee, Akuma, and Lei if he was in the game can't get much beyond a low jab. Quarter circle back 3. This is Bryan's primary mix-up low. It provides a good amount of advantage on hit, and at -13 can only be punished with a full juggle on block by a few characters such as Eddie, Kazuya, Josie, and Akuma. It does not hit grounded, however, and can be sidestepped to Bryan's right, or in other words, sidestep left. On counter hit, it provides a knockdown into a free quarter circle back 4. Back 1. A signature Bryan move since Tekken Tag 1. A chopping elbow which gives Bryan a small amount of advantage if blocked, and provides a full juggle on counter hit. However, it is somewhat slow at 20 frames, and easy to sidestep. It is very powerful at lower levels of play, but should be used cautiously and timed carefully against better players. The Rage Drive version of this, back 1+2, is faster, gives more advantage on block, forces crouch on block, and also launches on normal hit. Down forward 1-1-1-1-2. Machine Gun Blow is one of Bryan's primary mid-strings. While each hit after the first is -10 on block, and the last one can be launched by most characters at -15, the whole string is guaranteed on normal hit, even when delayed, and does very good damage. It tracks sidestep right a little, but it's necessary to delay the hits and or cut the string short in order to allow Bryan to realign if you connect on a sidestepping opponent. On hit, it doesn't have much advantage, so be cautious about pressing your advantage with another down forward 1. Down forward 2-1 is Bryan's quickest standing mid at 13 frames, and is also unparryable since it's an elbow, aside from Jin. This is a poke string which is guaranteed on normal hit. While the second hit is high, it can be mixed up with down forward 2-3 on opponents who duck. Unlike down forward 2-1, down forward 2-3 only combos on counter hit. The second hit of down forward 2-3 has similar combo properties to 3+4. However, unlike 3+4, this has much less pushback on block, meaning it can be punished. Down back 3 is a fast low that slips under highs and tracks very well. This doesn't do much damage, nor does it provide advantage since it's -1 even on hit. But it is quick and annoying, and safer than quarter circle back 3 at -12. Forward +1-2-1 or forward +1-2-4. A fast 10 frame interrupter with all hits connecting on counter hit. You should always hold forward when doing Bryan's jab strings to give them more range. Delaying the last hit of forward 1-2-1 can give Bryan mental frame advantage after his 1-2 is blocked. The last hit of 1-2-1 is a safe mid that leads to a combo on counter hit. However, it can be sidestepped left quite easily. If you believe the opponent will sidestep left, 1-2-4 will snuff them out. As a high, this can be ducked and launched. Bryan's taunt is his most unique offensive tool. While short-ranged and slow, it is unblockable and can break an opponent's guard, allowing free follow-ups. Options are as follows. Forward 1-4 is very easy. Down forward 2-1 is easy. Forward 2-1-4 is medium. Back 4 is hard. Forward back 2, or the infamous taunt jet upper, is very hard. Taunt is primarily used when the opponent's back is against the wall, or when capitalizing on an opponent freezing after they whiff a move up close. It can also be easily cancelled into attacks or movement. Bryan's forward dash can be cancelled with taunt, allowing him to chain together multiple forward dashes, but his back dash or sidestep cannot. If you try, all you'll get is Bryan's one throw. Completing his taunt leaves him slightly open, but allows him access to a few special versions of moves, like his blue spark forward 2, his forward 2-1 4-2-1-4-2 string, and the blue spark version of his Agent Smith combo, up back 1+2 to repeated 1-2s. Bryan taunts automatically after his rage drive, and this can be cancelled, although once he laughs it is considered to be completed. Bryan also taunts after punch parry Mac breaker and fully charged forward 3 on hit, which can again be cancelled as normal. After his rage art, Bryan enters a special uncancelable taunt. Quarter circle back 2-4 is a great mid-range whiff punisher. Bryan chains a mid punch into his forward 4. The punch is safe at -9. And since Tekken Tag 2, it is possible to see the punch connect with an opponent and input the kick, so it is hit confirmable. Like forward 4, this also enables free ground hits. Though even if it hits at close range, you'll need to do a micro dash in order to connect with a quarter circle back 4, which is quite challenging. If you fail to hit confirm this string, it is possible to duck the second hit on block. Also note that the first hit, despite looking like an elbow, actually isn't, so is susceptible to counters. While standing 3 or quarter circle forward 3, Bryan's rising knee is fast at 12 frames, and causes an inescapable stun on counter hit. It is -10, although while standing 3-4 can be used to interrupt potential punishment, which is also minus 10. The orbital heel is a safe, low-crushing mid. It's generally too slow to use as an up-close panic move, unless you have a hard read on a low or a down jab. However, since it has multiple active frames and is deceptively hard to punish on whiff, this is an excellent keep-out tool. Forward back 2 is Bryan's fastest standing launcher. It is safe, but has relatively short range, and is high, and also somewhat difficult to get out at its fastest speed, which is technically 16 frames in open play. It is 14 frames when buffered from a block. Maximizing Bryan's block punishment is very challenging. Bryan's back 4 is a great whiff punisher near the wall. A 16 frame mid-knee, which gives 15 frames of advantage on an opponent, allowing for a free, somewhat difficult forward-forward 2 follow-up in open ground, and an easy forward-back 2 if the opponent's back is at the wall. This results in a high wall splat, and a pretty monstrous wall combo which does close to 90 points of damage. It is minus 10 on block, however, it can only be punished by characters with long-range 10-frame moves, such as Bob's jabs or Jack's forward 2. Forward 3 is another strong mid. Though it has short range and not much tracking, it is fairly fast and 0 on block, while providing a powerful stun on counter hit. This makes it a strong, if unconventional, pressure tool up close. Bryan's staple bread and butter combo, which you can get after orbital heel, counter hit back 1, counter hit forward 3, down forward 3, i.e. snake edge, forward 4-1, sidestep 1, and while standing 1 is down back 2, forward 1, back 2-4 to start the screw, dash, back 3, forward 2-1. Remember to sidestep right after counter hit forward 3 to realign Bryan before starting the combo. Also remember to press up to sidestep cancel out of your crouch after a snake edge. An easier alternative to this combo, but with less damage and less wall carry, as well as the staple for quarter circle back 4 and the last hit of 1-2-1 on counter hit, is down back 2, forward 1-2-4 to start the screw, finish off with a simple forward 3. After counter hit 3+4, do forward 3 and hold it until it's fully charged, up forward 3, 2, back 3, forward 2-1. After counter hit forward 4, or counter hit fully crouched down forward 4, dash, quarter circle forward 3-4, 3-3-4. An easier alternate combo is dash, down back 2, 3-3-4. After forward back 2, i.e. jet upper, do forward +1+2, forward 1, back 2-4 to initiate the screw, dash, back 3, forward 2-1. A more damaging alternate combo, which sacrifices wall carry, is forward 4, dash, back 3, forward 3-4, forward 2. This combo also works after Bryan's while standing 1 as a more damaging alternate combo to his staple bread and butter. After while standing 2, forward 2, i.e. the fisherman slam, do back 2-1-4, dash, back 3, forward 4, 1, 2. This combo will whiff on certain characters with weird hitboxes like Kuma. Against them, do forward 1, 2, 4, dash, down 3, 2. This also works as an easier alternative combo, but of course sacrifices quite a bit of damage and wall carry. After connecting Bryan's Rage Drive, wait for him to finish his taunt. Then do a fully charged forward 3. Dash, quarter circle forward 3, 4. Forward 1, forward 2. By replacing the charged forward 3 with a normal one, this combo can also be used after a Snake Edge as an alternative which sacrifices wall carry for damage. Bryan's Rage Drive into a quarter circle forward 1+2 can also be used as an alternative high damage combo ender after a screw or a wall splat. Speaking of, Bryan's staple wall ender is back 3, forward 3, 4. You can delay the last hit for more damage, but marginally worse wake-ups. If you're having doubts that back 3 will hit in time, or have already used some of your wall hits, down back 1+2 acts as an ultra reliable low wall hit ender. Thank you for watching episode 3 of Tekken 7 Essentials. Kazumi Mishima was one of the most requested characters in our polls, so she'll be coming up next week. A big shout out to our super subscribers over on Patreon. Your contributions really help us out. And of course, the people who helped make this video, especially Dinosaur for writing the script. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Take care, and I'll see you again real soon.